Okay, dear friends, I'm back. Today, I'd like to turn your attention to the Tryhackme. The room is corridor, and the difficulty level is easy. But if you can't get right direction, you will be lost. You'll be failed to do this penetration. So I think I have already booted up this machine, and this is the IP address. And I'd like to use the attack box provided by Tryhackme for this video recording. As you can see on the right, I have already done the map scanning, and this is the option like the scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, and the comprehensive scan. And the capital P-N stands for the map will not do the ping test. We'll assume that the target is online, is alive. So of course, also before we go any further, the author has already given us some important hints. As you can see here in this challenge, you will explore potential IDOR vulnerabilities. IDOR means the insecure direct object reference vulnerabilities. But examine the URL endpoints you access as you navigate the website, and note the hexadecimal values you find. They look an awful lot like hash, don't they? This could help you uncover website locations you will not expect to access. I think we need to make memory of this hint as we move along this machine. So from the map scanning results, we can tell there is only one open port, the 80, which is running HTTP surface, and also the version information. Of course, we can use the search exploit utility to check whether this one has vulnerability. But yeah, I think the version is not correct. Anyway, the author give us the hint. I think the vulnerability will surround the IDOR. But here I just show you the standard methodology when we do the penetration. Anyway, next we need to do some manual immersion for the 80 port. Let's open up our browser. Yeah, I need to close up the page which was done earlier, and we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. I think this is the picture, and also you can download this picture to the local machine or the attack box to see whether there is hidden information inside this picture. But I can tell you, we cannot find anything useful. And of course, for the web application immersion, we need to check the source code. But I think we cannot do this directly over the browser, over the page. As you can see, we cannot get the function of the source code as usual. So, but I think we can do this by the command or the command shell or command line. Use the Q to retrieve the content of the target. As you can see, we have already got the source code of the page. And also we can check whether this site has a robots file, right? Robots. But not found. And then we can use the legato. You know, this is a very standard procedure when we do the web application enumeration. And we can specify the URL or IP address of the target. But I can tell you we cannot find the vulnerability or any useful directories. I'd like to interrupt this process. And also we can use the GoBuster to do directory or do the brute force enumeration for this target. And the word list I'd like to use is not locus, sorry about that. We are not doing the password cracking. And the GoBuster and the directory. And I'd like to specify or configure the extension options like PHP, like HTML, like TXT, like back, like JavaScript. So let's hit enter. But to be honest, we cannot get anything back from the GoBuster. So I'd like to cancel this process. So do you remember that I have already told the hint given by the author is very important. Examine the URL endpoints you access as you navigate the website and note the hexadecimal values. So I think we can retrieve the source code of the target again. As you can see, there's so many values like this one, the href, and it looks like hexadecimal, and also it seems like this is the MD5 value. So we can make a copy and go back to this website to crack. I need to verify I'm a human being, not robots, which I didn't like. Motorcycles, I really hate it. Yeah, as you can see, the result is 2. Also, we go back to, you can check other value. For example, this one. And the same result. And we can make a copy, this one. Crack. So this one, the result is 3. So I think from this one we can infer that the URL endpoint is some sort of numbers. But we are not sure which number leak confidential information. I mean the IDOR, the insecure direct object reference, which can give us the flag information. So of course we can check it manually by input like a number 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, but I think this way is insufficient. We can use the Python to automate this job for us. And as I did earlier, I create this Python script. Corridor. As you can see here, I use the hashlib module, and I also use the request module, which can launch requests to the target. and get back response. So I define two functions besides the main function. The first one is to calculate the MD5, and the data will be input. And this is the, I think, if you're not familiar with this function, you can get the help from the website, the module of the hashlib module. Anyway, we can return the value, and then we can check the URL, and the base URL is the, I think this is the IP address, and we can check the response. If the response status code equal to 100, it means that the URL exists on the target, and this is the main function. We need to pass the base URL, and we do the loop from the 0 to 100. Of course, you can make it bigger, and we can combine the base URL and the MD5 value, and this value is executed from this function we defined at the top, and then we get the result, and we check the result if it's true, and then we can print the I number, and the status is reachable, otherwise print I unreachable. And before we run into the next number, we make the program to be sleep for 1 second, so we can run this Python script. As can, oh sorry, we need to supply the position parameter, which is IP address of the target. Let's hit enter. As you can see, 0 reachable, 1 reachable, 3 reachable, 4 reachable. Yeah, as all the way to about 13. Yes, 13 is unreachable. So of course, to save the time of the video, I'd like to cancel or interrupt the execution of this Python script. So I think now we can know the 0 is valid number, and also we can directly use this MD5 value and access this directory or file. Let's hit enter. Then we got the flag. We can make a copy, and we can copy the flag from the clipboard, and let's submit. Which answer is correct. So that's all I'd like to. You can miss one of the hacking without losing your streak. So I think so far we have already gone through the loom of the corridor, although the difficulty level is easy as instructed by the author, but we need to get the right direction to do this. Otherwise, you will not succeed at all. So that's it. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.